Yo, what up, my people? Man, Oshamo, it's your boy international DJ Z to the I to the C to the O, DJ ZICO, all the way down from where? Perth City, Australia. Welcome to today's episode on Unfiltered Vibe with ZICO. Trust me, we are bringing you what is coming from year to year to listen to the truth. I know sometimes the truth can be bitter, but this platform is to actually promote other small businesses also in Australia, Perth City. So if you have business out there and then you actually want to promote it, bring it, to slide into our DM. Today, I didn't come here by myself. I come here with one of the richest Odogu. They call him Banks in the building. Big shout out to Banks in the building. So when I say Banks, you already know what Banks is. BANK. The money talking, the spending, the spender, the Odogu. Don't let me talk too much. Big shout out to Banks, man. How you doing today, Banks?
I'm good. My name is Banks. Well, we know they give shishi for a year.
Well, you say we know they give shishi, meaning that we don't give money for a year. But when this guy actually talk, you can even see him from head to toe. Everything about him is money. He does start.
ZICO does start. Don't believe him.
So yeah, guys, I'm not gonna be actually doing the show by myself today. Bank is here with me to actually talk about what is happening in our community, what kind of things we can actually talk about, what kind of awareness we can actually, create in the community. But before I move on, big shout out to our sponsor for today. Goes to Press Your Prints. Press Your Prints. They are our sponsor for today. They are actually one of the best, person you can actually contact when it comes to printing your t-shirt, printing your face cap, printing your cup for wedding, for burial, for birthday, for any kind of ceremony, anniversary, So make sure you reach out to them. Press Your Print. Or if you actually want their shop plug, please make sure you actually slide into my DM to ask for their info. And then one of our sponsors I want to give a shout out to is actually the person that actually provide all this equipment we're using today, Lavid Studio. Like, big shout out to Lavi Studio also. We've got, ZICO have a lot of sponsors, but I can't actually mention everybody today. But big shout out to all my sponsors. So, Banks, I call him Banky. I don't want to put a W because Banky W. But Banks, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm chilling. It's pretty hot out here in Perth.
Really? How long have you been in Perth for?
Days, weeks, months.
So you're pretty much like, you're not JJC. You don't just...
Nah.
Okay, that's good. So Bank has been here for like a couple of months then. Like, are you coping in this kind of weather? Did you came in during winter or summer?
No, summer.
Summer, so you're used to the 40 degrees, 45 degrees.
Yeah.
That's good. So today we're going to be actually talking more about... I saw this video recently that this guy IShowSpeed. I don't even know that guy. Let's be realistic. I know of him, but I don't really know him that much. So like, who is IShowSpeed actually?
He's a streamer.
I thought you said he's a stripper.
Okay, he's a streamer, the biggest streamer currently. He just had a stream. He's currently on tour to Africa, so he's having a stream across African countries. So he just finished having a stream in Nigeria, and he just attained 50 million subscribers.
50 subscribers on YouTube or where?
On YouTube.
Damn.
Yeah, and he's 21 years old.
I saw that video where this celebrity guy Egungun was asking him like, bro, thanks for coming to Nigeria, and when did you start doing who? I was like, like what do you think about that kind of interview, like Egungun and IShowSpeed?
I think, in my opinion, from my perspective, Egungun didn't prepare for the interview, and I would say he was starstruck if I'm to put it that way. Since
he wasn't prepared, he didn't even know what to ask him. Like, let's say, like, okay, it's just like a lock for him to actually meet IShowSpeed.
yeah, so like it was starstruck, so the words were not coming, and I think the kind of content he was used to is it's massive, baby, turn around, turn, can you turn for the camera, can you bounce 7 times,
Can you make it clap?
so can you make it shake, can you make it clap, and of course you can't tell IShowSpeed that one. So so nothing was coming actually. So for it's Baba to like improvise. When did you start doing woo woo woo?
And then IShowSpeed was like, what? It's like, oh, when did you start backing? Like, and then I was at the age of 15 or something like that. Yeah, I mean, that was good actually for him to actually have the opportunity to actually interview, even if it's just for like 1 second. Kudos to Egungun. We love you from Australia and Perth City. And I saw the other one also, this guy, Pella, like I felt so, I don't even know, like, from the bottom of my heart, it did a good job. Pella is legend, like Pella. Because, what do you think about that? Because for him to actually, find every means, every opportunity to meet IShowSpeed. Obviously, IShowSpeed is not, he's not a god for him to be like, yes, I must. But at least, what do you think about him, finding every means for him to even go extra miles, paying the security, jumping on the horse, to even beg IShowSpeed to be like, I'm a celebrity.
Celebrity gets celebrity. Like,
definitely. So what do you think about Pella doing that kind of thing? Do you think he's ridiculing himself, or
I believe he's being zealous, and I think he's also being overzealous, and there's no crime in that anyways. And I believe everyone, whatever you do, just try and like put shame aside, go for it 100%, which is what he was trying to do, honestly. And I think there are maybe smarter ways to approach things, and equally it's best to know when to stop.
Wow.
So if
you know when to stop,
yeah,
so didn't know when to stop. Do you blame him, or you blame his management? Or you don't?
I can't blame anyone for their actions. They have their best reasons. But from my own point of view, like, it's best to know when to stop. If you are trying to seek an audience from someone and you tried the first time, it's not working. You tried this, just
second time is not working.
It's not working. Just let it go. Other opportunities will come.
But you can't just let it go if you think he's been as a young guy chasing his talent, passion, and that is his calling. So you can't, even if you do it. See, in Yoruba, there's an adage that says, Teshiba Daninu, Amantsuguni. Meaning that, if you jump on the horse and the horse be like, I don't want to go, you live it again.
You live to fight another day. You live to fight another day. So you have to go back to the drawing board, check your approach, check your tactics, and like draw out a new plan on how to approach things. So even if na babe you dey chase, you run after her today. Yeah. I love you, let's do something. So before you know, you get a charge for harassment.
So how many times you have to chase the babe before the baby says, oh yeah?
No, so once you have been told no once, told no twice, like Pella is big. Everybody knows Pella, and big, yeah. Before IShowSpeed came to Nigeria, his team would have like researched on the trending influencers and trending content creators / streamers in Nigeria, and you can't talk of first 5 or first 3 in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole.
I mean, first 2 after Pella, who else? Maybe Kataefe or
So in Nigeria and Africa at large, and Pella's name won't come up. So, but for reasons best known to IShowSpeed and his team, they want no interaction. And this is not something you can force. You've tried once, twice, like it's evident that this guy doesn't want to. You can't force it. It's all love. So
you think he forced it?
Yeah, I think at some point it was becoming more of obsession.
True. That he must see, he must
Yeah,
talk to,
you
he
must
must
talk
have a
to me,
conversation, he
yeah.
must do something.
You must
Like,
get on
even
a
to
stream
the
with
point
me.
that people are
Yeah.
actually, making, fun of him on social media, saying that, that kind
So
of
you
saying.
don't have to go down to the extent of getting thrown by bouncers and every other person
True.
just because you want to be zealous, you want these things. You don't. So that's why what I initially mentioned by going back to the drawing board, try to approach things, having a better plan or a better strategy, work with his management and see. And it's not necessary that he has to go through IShowSpeed to get to the top.
Yeah, true. It can go through. I mean, I think it actually tried to call Davido, right? But what happened?
Yeah, he has one and done a live with Davido on TikTok, so that shows like he has some level of influence. Yeah, so and he has a lot of celebrity friends. So
I think he tried to call Davido that Davido should actually reach out to him, that this, that, but I didn't know what actually happened, if he did or
for him to get rejected like constantly back to back, should just know when to stop. I heard he was still saying he's traveling to Ivory Coast to go and block IShowSpeed again. Like,
doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it's to me maybe politics, who knows? But yeah, that was it actually. And there's this something that I actually just brushed through when I was scrolling through my social media. It actually says a Nigerian-born nurse loses license in Australia for sleeping during night shifts. Like, maybe let me read it again. A Nigerian-born nurse, a Nigerian, right, born nurse loses license in Australia for sleeping during night shift. Azao now.
Village people don't grow wings.
Azao now. How's that? Bro, everybody sleep, bro. Everybody sleep on the night shift. Let's be realistic. How many times have you done night shift? Awake night shift in Australia?
I don't do night shift.
You don't do now. That's the banks, rich Odogu, they don't do night shift. They are like, but as for me, I remember when I was doing night shift then, back in 2015, 16, I was working at one of these hospitals. I don't want to mention the name of the hospital because they're not paying for advert, So I was doing night shift, looking after my patient. Then I don't want to say mistakenly, I was tired, dozed off, and this registered nurse actually walked up to me, and I didn't know she has been there for like 5 minutes or more, and then she just tapped me and be like, "Oh, imagine she's even an African nurse. Oh, yeah, I've been here for 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes, and I can hear you snoring, and you are on shift." I'm like, my patient is sleeping. It's around like 2 a.m. and you are disturbing me, telling me as long as my patient is okay, it's a nap, And then she mentioned something on that day that actually discouraged me. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna call your agency, and then I will report you to them." Bro, that was the last time I stopped night shift. Last time. So what's your take on these? Like, what do you think about this?
So I think I saw the post and reading through the caption on the post, it was said that she has been repeatedly cautioned against sleeping during shifts. Yeah. So, and I think it's very important to know thyself, know yourself, be self-aware. If you know,
like how many times have they actually cautioned that?
I think the post said 6 times or
6 times. Okay, yeah, that's actually 3 times is more than enough. Yeah.
So if you know you can't, your body system doesn't need rest at night, there's no point forcing it and getting forcing it to the point of getting reported repeatedly for sleeping during active nights. And there are other alternatives. You could choose to like work more during the day instead than having to come to work at night and
even
sleeping.
If she's doing 12 hours, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah,
and
it's possible.
equally trying to like get enough rest during the day or taking coffee just to ensure that you don't. Once is an incident, twice they say it's a coincidence actually, but when it comes to 3 times, it becomes a pattern. So
True, part of you.
yeah, so it becomes a pattern. Like, and when it comes to she getting sanctions over and over for sleeping on duty, it's not. It doesn't.
It's not
Yeah,
proper.
yeah.
But what do you think about her losing her license? Like, is that too really harsh or?
You know, back in Nigeria, there's this thing they call sympathy. Yeah, though there's empathy here, but sympathy is not here.
True.
There's nothing like ejosa, ejoma. So there's nothing like sorry sir, sorry man. So when it comes to following what the book say or what the law says, okay, you have committed this offense. What is the sanction for it? You get the sanction.
But to the point that they even make feel like if you tell us the truth, then we will be on your side. That kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just to make the investigation very easy. You know what? Just tell us, be honest with us. Once you are honest,
that's a good life for you. Like, they'll come to you in a nice way for you to tell them.
Once you are honest, yeah. So she admitted to like having financial pressure, academic pressure, work pressure, and health pressure.
So financial pressure from back home.
Yeah, from back home. Yeah. That is keeping her stressed and making her sleep on duty. Yeah. So, and like I said, be honest with us. I'm not encouraging anyone to lie. So I'm saying that is just making the that's just making the investigation much
base or foundation
so
anymore.
Making the investigation much more easier once you have admitted to what you have been accused of. There's no point having to defend you anymore.
True. They just actually give her the, sorry.
So and whatever sanction it is for the particular, it's just like pressing your phone while driving. Once you are caught, there's no sorry sir, sorry ma.
There's nothing.
You take 1,000.
But like sometimes I come to think about this law happening, like left and right in Australia, like even the one you just mentioned now, pressing your phone and you can even lose your license through that.
Yeah, you can even lose your license. You can even lose it. So in extreme cases, you might lose your license, and they see it as saving lives. You see it as fines. You see it as the sanctions being extreme. They see the number of lives that have been saved by revoking your license, so you don't do it over and over again and get a lot of people killed.
True.
So, and the laws and the sanctions is what keeps the systems working. It's what keeps the system working actually, because they say where there's no law, there's no sin.
Of course.
So unlike back home, it's more of lawlessness that causes a lot of like road traffic incidents and accidents. For example, the case of Anthony Joshua and his friends losing.
I was actually in Nigeria at that time when that thing happened. So like it was an accident that actually it happened unexpectedly. And nobody actually prayed for that kind of accident. Do you know more about it, or you want me to tell you?
I only know what is on the media.
Yeah. Like it's just grace. When they say grace, Anthony Joshua, you carry grace. Forget. I don't really blame anybody regarding that kind of accident, but I will still add to blame Anthony Joshua. Yeah, I blame Anthony Joshua because he was in the car when your driver was doing 100 and what, and then your Oyinbo where you carry come, the two Oyinbo you carry come to to Nigeria, your country, they don't really care about the law and everything there because they know that if it's in their country, they will care about the law because nobody really care about law in Nigeria. I've been there. I was there. And then you that you actually know better, you should actually caution your driver to be like, Oga, not the speed. Oga, this road is not good. You get what I mean? Like, for somebody to be going 100, even if I'm in the car with you, right? I'm not the one driving, and you are going 120, Baba will slap your head. I will tell you.
ZICO, I know you. You drive a Mustang.
Bro,
you like speed.
I drive a Mustang doesn't mean I actually drive recklessly.
Yeah. So that's
yeah,
that comes to the lawlessness. Like I said, where there are no laws. Not like there are no laws in Nigeria, but most of these laws are not being properly enforced
in Nigeria.
Yeah. So I'll blame the whole accident on lawlessness. And the lawlessness is being misinterpreted as a freedom. So things you cannot do in sinner climes, you can actually do them and get away with them.
In Nigeria, you will do it freely, and
so
nobody's going to ask you as long as you get money.
So you can get away with a lot of things just because the laws are not properly enforced. So in a place where the traffic laws are properly enforced, you have to keep within the speed limit. Yeah. So the driver would have higher chances of reacting to any obstructions on the road. Yeah. So, but
if they keep to the speed limit, but if they don't keep the speed limit,
so but when you are driving 250 in a 100 zone,
now death warrant with that now. I just signed for your
speed
life.
Speed is sweet, but it kills.
Speed is sweet.
No, the adrenaline you get from speeding is sweet, but
bro,
it kills.
I drive V8, right? I know what speed is all about when it comes to fast cars, and I ride motorbikes, you know. But it doesn't mean because you have the power to drive that kind of heavy, vehicles, you should, misuse the power. You shouldn't. So that's what happened actually, to Anthony Joshua. But I mean, may their souls rest in perfect peace, and
Amen.
We believe that's not gonna happen again in Nigeria.
No, and I think it was because a famous person was involved. That's why.
And that's why
that's why it was making. That's why it was making rounds on the media.
Accident actually happened during that period in Nigeria that it wasn't on media.
Exactly. So things like that happen on a daily basis.
From mainland to island, I actually saw it with my koro eye, like a lifeless person, like God. I just don't want to talk about it too much.
So road traffic incidents like that happen like
but
on
Nigerian
the daily,
government,
and it's because
Nigerian government, I'm talking to you. You need to do something about it. Like you need to do something about your traffic, about the enforcement, about do something about the police. The accidents happening on that road is getting too much. It's getting too much. Yeah. But we move on actually. So there's this thing that I want us to talk about. It's more like money also, like is it easy to make money in Australia, in Perth City, that we have, than Africa, in Nigeria, in Lagos that you came from? Is it more easier here to make money? I gotta just laugh.
Yeah, putting me on the spot. I can't actually say it's easy.
No, because that is what most people back home think. So I want you to clarify it, like, because me, if I talk now, they will say, almost ZICO, you are too rich, you don't know what, So coming from you that just entered like last year, or last 2 years, is it more easy for you to make money here than to make money back home?
So I would say it's easy to make money everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay.
So what people exchange for money is value.
True.
So once you have a value you are bringing in, or once you have a value you are rendering, you can actually place money on that value. Yeah, and that is why even recently, some people would say you don't necessarily have to go to school to make money.
True.
So you see the likes of Pella, like okay, just a WAEC certificate.
Maybe
but
you finish your WAEC self.
Yeah.
No people talk more.
So it depends. It's all boils down to the value. Yeah, the kind of value you have, be it if education is your value, if publicity is your value, whatever value you have to offer, you can actually make money with it. So I would not say it's difficult to make money. I would say seek value, then you can monetize the value whichever way you can.
So you still not answering my question. Oga, is it easy to make money in Australia than
like
in Nigeria?
I've answered, I said it's easy to make money everywhere. You went back
to everywhere.
Wait, you went to Nigeria.
You
were in Nigeria doing oble.
They do
those guys look like who no get money.
Bro, they get money. But most of them that are doing oble like me, most of them are not from Nigeria. That's why I'm asking.
No, there are people in Nigeria that are still like balling. They don't even want to.
I didn't do one dime job in Nigeria before I left. Right? I left after my WAEC. And meaning that I don't have experience of making that cool cash back home, you know. But as for you, what was your job in Nigeria before you come here?
I was an operations manager for an FMCG.
You have the experience compared to what you are doing now. Bro, is it easy there to make money or is it easy here to make money?
Like I said, it's easy everywhere.
I go throw you punch. Which will be easy everywhere? Are we everywhere? Just answer. Compared to when you were back home, compare how much you were making in a year to where you were here. Compare how much you're making in a year with your current job and cost of living in Australia.
And if you want to compare that, it's you have to look at exchange rates actually. So, but if you want to put that in perspective, you check standard of living back home as regards to what you are earning, and standard of living here in comparison to what you are earning. Even after earning much, after a reduction of tax, paying rent and all, tax, what's remaining?
Google money, Google and money.
So after paying your bills and is there Dorime money? But in Nigeria, even if you like I said, you can't compare the exchange rates, obviously. But if you are still doing a decent job and an average the middle class, you would still get to have a good standard of living. Let me put it that way.
Okay. And you'll still be okay. Yeah. So that means it's easy to make money back home.
I don't answer this question.
Good. All right. So for those of you watching us from back home, you can actually comment, below if it's actually easy to make money back home in Nigeria, in Lagos that I'm from. Or maybe in Kenya, or maybe in Rwanda, or maybe in Burundi, or Zimbabwe or Tanzania, than making money here in Australia, Perth City. Please let me know, because anyway, you tell me that it's easy to make money, I'm going and I'm coming.
Okay, easy to make money for Nigeria.
Nigeria, they come. All right, so there's this question that is actually in my head also that says, can you actually, succeed? Like, let me say a young person like us, like maybe around that Pella age, Can a young person succeed without connection? Let me talk about, generally speaking, like not just back home or here. Like
connection,
like can a young person.
What do you mean by connection?
So Nigeria now, once you finish even before you finish your NYSC, your WAEC, once you want to do your NYSC, you have to, if you don't know anybody, sometimes they will send you to Samvara or Sambisa Forest.
So
before you can even do your NYSC. Only if you know someone that be like, hey, hello, that's my child. Oh yeah, transfer him to Lagos. All those kind of connection. Or maybe after your NYSC save, like, there's no job. We know how many NYSC graduates, that are actually driving Okada, in Nigeria because there's no connection. And the person that, someone that doesn't even go to school or nothing, or because in Papana, general or whatever, because they're into politics. Oh yeah, my son is this, is that. So that kind of thing, like, yeah.
So that's why I'm asking, like, what you mean by connection.
Connection, like, do you know? Okay, like now,
Because
if you just, assuming you just finish your secondary school, and then you want to actually find a good job, you apply for job, with your certificate, your thing, like they didn't actually give you the job, and someone that didn't even apply for the job got the job because in Papa and a manager of one company. That kind of connection, like, because you come from a poor background and the person that got the job come from a rich, well connected background, like.
Okay, so when it comes to making money in this new age, there's been a shift from the conventional way of going to school, doing your NYC, know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, or start applying for jobs to get a job. Now, with the advent of social media, you can be in your home and be making money, even more than
someone that
people in offices.
Okay.
So with the advent of social media, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and not just that, there are other streams of getting income, even doing e-commerce, even learning forex trading.
Wow, crypto, all those kind of things.
So with the advent of internet, with the advent of social media, like there's been a shift from the conventional way of you must go to school. If you do your BSc, do your masters.
So what you're trying to say now is that school is a scam?
No, I'm not saying school is a scam. I'm saying there are more diversified, diverse ways of actually making a living now. So apart from how we were brought up, you have to like just go through these parts. If you batayadu koko katimoba kawebe, so
we need to sing that song. Batayadu koko katimoba kawebe. So batayadu ko, even Yahoo boys now in batayadu koko ka pass person will go to school.
So school is not, education is never going to be a scam.
Okay.
So whatever you do, you still need to be educated in whatever field you are, so you can compete globally. Yeah. But like I said, with the advent of internet and social media,
so you believe a young person can actually succeed, like without connection?
Young person can actually succeed without connection.
So this is a big shout out to all of you guys, young people out there, actually doing really well without anybody connection, without anybody actually helping you. Big shout out to you. And you've already heard from Banks. He says, as a young person out there, you can actually make it in life without any connection, as long as you're passionate about what you're doing and you what again?
You have a value to offer. You can always monetize it.
Value to offer. You can monetize it. See, this is actually good that you're here today, Banks, because you're very young. And as a rich,
I'd be uncle to some people.
As a rich billionaire guy,
I'd be uncle.
Really appreciate that here today. And then actually, before I forget again, big shout out to our sponsor, which is I've actually mentioned it before also, and then I'll keep mentioning it again. Big shout out to our sponsors. And if you actually want to sponsor this kind of platform, please reach out to me, slide into the DM. It's not really expensive to sponsor, honestly. Do one or two things. All right, so bro, compare. You want to say something?
I wanted to say it was nice hanging out with you today.
Bro, it's not. You are not done yet. We're still here. Okay, so compare African hustle to Western lifestyle.
I don't want to go there.
All right, maybe we're actually gonna have
Yeah,
that for the
both,
next
like-
time. Yeah, for next time. And then I actually want to talk about all these our young guys, our men, our youths, especially the guys getting into the trap of, some alumanjiri or some Delilah. I don't want to, some Delilah or some evil ladies out there, in terms of our young guys going out to the club, after drinking, maybe, thing happen between them and a girl, and then, waking up early in the morning, the girl had to turn the case to be a rape case. I mean, the adventure, to be a rape case, and the guy doesn't know what to do, and the guy ended up, meeting himself where he doesn't want to be. Like, what advice would you give to our young people out there,
I'm not.
especially our young guys?
So I'd say when it comes to intimate relations with opposite sex, consent is very important. So you have to ensure that you seek consent.
But how do you want
have
to
to
seek consent in the club?
No, you have to seek consent, and you have to ensure that whoever you are seeking consent from
So we need a
is
consent form.
just whoever you are seeking consent from.
Imagine say I meet you
is-
for club now, then I print out the consent form. I'm like, Alpha, babe.
If you reach,
Before you follow me,
if na that
you
one,
have to sign this consent form.
If you reach that one, do am for Google form.
Yeah, that's actually smart.
Drive for
Download
Google.
it,
So, and you have to ensure that the person you are seeking consent from is actually eligible age-wise to give such consent, and equally of sane mind. So, not someone that is intoxicated already.
Bro, what
like,
you just said right now is actually deeper than you say. Like, you have to know the age. How are you gonna know the age?
you find out that you have
How?
to. You have to be sure.
So you ask the girl, how old are you? The girl say, yes, I'm 25. But
Show
meanwhile
me a
she's
valid
70.
ID card.
Okay, so he has gotten to that stage now
You
in
don't reach.
Perth that we have to
If-
be showing
if-
ID before we can
if-
actually smash and pass.
If not, stay your house. Social control only.
Okay, makes sense.
If you can't do that, zip up.
Okay, so I mean, it's actually a big one that we'll be talking about on our next, episode. So, guys, thanks to you guys for listening. Thanks to Banks for coming today, and I really
Thanks,
do
man.
appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And thanks to Lavi's studio also, because without this our sponsor, we won't be here today, and you will be seeing me actually, talking to you guys. And make sure you subscribe to all our channel, both on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, IG. It's all about DJ _ ZICO Afro Master. And then it's all about Unfiltered Vibe with ZICO. You can see we're talking straight to the mic without even editing for you guys. I hope you're blessed. And if you actually want to be part of this, slide into my DM and then I'll book it in for your own section. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye for now. Okpo. Oh, yummy.
Thanks, man.
Alright. Yo.